Hello ladies and gentlemen, Big Daddy Top Hat here. Those of you who follow my escapades online may have noticed recently that I got into a little scuffle with What Culture's Simon Miller, where I had the opportunity to have a wrestling match with him and was able to dish out a bloody good education from a 10-year veteran. However, that beautiful moment was spoiled somewhat by the absolutely abysmal, embarrassing, quite frankly insulting commentary that took place during that magic moment. A lot of my own 100,000 plus audience noticed the disrespect that was aimed at me personally, and to make matters worse, the same individual who was responsible for such a thing has now had the audacity to challenge me to a match. This athlete in question has made the wild accusation that I may only be half the wrestler that I am a professional YouTuber. And you know what? This man I'm talking about may be younger than me. He may only have 7% body fat, and he may have a lot of technical professional wrestling skills. However, there is clearly one thing he is not good at, and that's his research. You see, young man, what I have noticed about you is that in many ways you are exactly the same as the nerdy fans who tend to watch professional wrestling. You're a bunch of uneducated morons stuck within your silly little bubbles. And Big Daddy Top Hat is coming back to pop that bloody bubble. Why most of us educated folk have been discussing whether or not NATO should accept Ukraine as a member, the rest of you utter morons have been more concerned about whether Cody Rhodes should sign for the WWE. What a bunch of idiots. Now, as for my opponent, who has already adequately managed to demonstrate that he is a complete know-nothing, I wrestled for 10 years up and down this rotting country as Richard Parliament. And I could tell you, through that period, it was an extremely dark era for professional wrestling, with few opportunities for fantastic, hard-working young people like myself. And although that may have been the case, I still made opportunities. Opportunities such as completely obliterating the glass ceiling and becoming a part of TNA British Boot Camp Season 2. And within that show, I will tell you, I was one of over 100 auditionees, all of which were shammed into attending, as there was not even any places up for grabs on that show. However, I demonstrated that I was such a fantastic entertainer that the likes of Samoa Joe, Gail Kim, Al Snow, Jeremy Borash had to change the entire format just to accommodate my greatness. While you, so-called goth daddy, may have not created any opportunities like that for yourself, I'm about to create one for you. You're about to step into the ring with a now literal British wrestling legend, and I am going to give you the opportunity to get the education in the ring of your life, which will entail the greatest, largest, bloody good thrashing you have ever experienced, young man. And now, because you, young man, failed to disclose the date in which you will be receiving the utter beating of your life, this shall be taking place on March 13th on a Sunday in Stowmarket for World War Wrestling. So I hope you are ready to be absolutely schooled, boy. You may refer to yourself as the Goth Daddy, but I will prove to everyone there is only one man in British wrestling who can refer to himself as a daddy these days, and that is Big Daddy Top Hat. And I am sure my 100,000 plus fans will thoroughly support me on such a statement. Yeah.